Hello again, everybody. This is Kyle again with kayDbait. That's my channel. Today I'm going to mix it up a little bit, and I'm going to talk about fashion. Now, this is a less pressing issue in today's society, but it's also still slightly important. And I thought it would be a more happy-go-lucky as opposed to, very important subject. So, is it better to like how you look, or is it better to stay functional as opposed to aesthetic? Obviously, my coat, I wore this in some of my videos before. I like this coat. My brother hates it. Obviously, that could cause a little bit of problems, but I honestly don't care personally what my brother thinks about this coat, because, I wear it when it's cold. So, functionality, aesthetics, there's going to be criticism about people's wardrobes. I was wearing torn jeans with this coat, and it had a really strong contrast because this is actually a nice coat. And I got some flack for that, and, I just brushed it off my shoulders. The next thing, what is in as opposed to what used to be in. Fedoras. I have a fedora right here. I got it for Christmas. I used to have a fedora. I left it on a train in New York. I like fedoras. That one not so much, but my other one was black, and I liked it. And, it wasn't in at the time. Right now I notice that a lot of women wear fedoras. And I think that's very nice. It's very stylish. If you wear it properly, it looks, very upper class. It looks great with a coat. My old fedora matched my coat. I bought that one when I was very young, and because my head never got any bigger, always fit. So, what is in as opposed to what is out? And sometimes I like to go against that. I like to wear hats. I'm always yelled at for wearing a hat indoors. I'll take my hat off then. It's not something that I have to deal with very often, but it comes up. That brings up what is acceptable. Obviously, wearing a hat indoors is considered rude. Wearing your jeans around, your mid to upper thigh as opposed to up properly, it's a form of style. It's very unacceptable in schools or in, government buildings. Family-oriented areas like parks. It happens, though. It's a form of style that people do. Just to inform people a little bit of something that I found was quite hilarious, that style of jean wearing, where you wear it around your midsection as opposed to properly to show your underwear, was first implemented in gay prisons, or not prisons, but I should say gay prison inmates, as a form of saying, come and get me. And I thought that was hilarious when I learned that, because a lot of people don't know that. They assume, because it looks gangster or it looks cool. It was because it was brought up in prison, and it kind of perpetuated from there as a form of I'm going to assert my rebelness outside of society. So again, what is acceptable? What is it considered, a midriff? I'm not sure. It's when you show cleavage in women. I know a lot of men that promote that greatly. Well, a lot of people in power, such as principals at schools, teachers at schools, people in hospitals, or just generalized people in charge, hate that because it's a distraction from the job. And I think that's true. It could be a distraction. But I know a lot of people that are saying, this is obviously younger males saying this. They think they should do away with the what is it? It's not obscenity laws, indecency laws of women having to wear shirts in the first place. And I think that's very funny. I do. I think it's something that people should openly discuss, because it's almost insulting the way, if it's not acceptable by the majority, it's not even allowed to be discussed anymore. And obviously it's ludicrous to assume that it can be implemented, especially with younger males trying to push this forward as a form of indecency in itself, as opposed to an actual argument. I want to see kind of argument. It's an actual argument for fashion sense, for the way people dress. There's a big argument on not turbans. I do not remember what it's called. It's the full body women's clothing. I used to know what it was called. There are people that go to my college that wear them, and I think they look very, very cool. They look very unique. They look very uncomfortable, but if that's what a person wants to wear and it doesn't hurt anybody, and it obviously doesn't, it's the opposite of indecent. It's promoted by their religion, I believe, and it's just something that people wear that it causes commotion. It causes people to become uncomfortable because it's a different culture, and it's where is the acceptability? Where is the when does it become a problem? Is it because it causes a problem, or is it because people don't know what it means, or is it is it a fashion statement? It's all relative, and I think it's a very I made it into a deep concept again. I apologize. Fashion can lead to a lot of things: a job, a promotion. Somebody mugging you on the street because you look like you have money. Cars are a fashion statement. Jewelry, hats, sunglasses. I like these sunglasses. I have uneven ears, so my sunglasses always look like this is proper for me. It feels right here, but it's not on my ear. This is how they wear, and I don't think it doesn't look straight. So I like sunglasses, but I can never find one that fits me properly. I like fedoras. I like coats. I used to wear my jacket a lot. I don't anymore. I think I lost my jacket. I think it got holes in it. And it's just, it's all fashion. It's all interesting. It's all different. And it should be discussed more on where you can wear what. And why. Definitely why. It's always an important discussion. I don't like it is not an argument. It's a tantrum. And that's how 5-year-olds get a cookie. And I think that's kind of silly that it's actually being implemented now because enough people are saying it. So if 500 40-year-olds say I don't like it in government, that's going to fly, and I think that's really bogus. So it's a thing. It's a thing in government. It's a thing in fashion. It's a thing everywhere. And I hope people can openly discuss this sometime. So again, that's going to be it for me a little bit. I'll probably make another one for this. What do you think about this? What do you think about my sunglasses? What do you think about my coat? What do you think about this hat I didn't wear? There you go. I think this is my brother's hat. We have two exactly the same. That one seems small. Anyway, openly discuss this. I hope this starts something. So take care, everybody. Have a nice